Hello everyone, I'm your wonderful host Vondelman, and welcome back to Titanfall 2. It's been a while, and, well, today we have a reason to come back in here and be all excited, because today, the Monarch's Reign update came out, and it brought with it probably one of the most exciting things that I've seen for this game since it came out. Well, let me just mosey on past this strange-looking man in a giant fursuit, and come down here to the whole reason we're here, the Monarch. What's cool about the Monarch? Well, before I actually get to explaining what's cool about the Monarch, let's just watch this. Yeah. So, what's cool about the Monarch? It really doesn't like to fucking die, which is something that I really wanted to see in this game. A Titan that specializes in remaining on the field for as long as humanly possible, or mechanically possible. Well, to this effect, the Monarch's core is actually an upgrade system in itself, whereas every time you gain energy and actually use the core, the Monarch itself is upgraded through one of 3 levels. See, level 1 here, we have arc rounds, missile racks, and energy transfer, which is actually a very interesting additional mechanic. You can actually give friendly Titans shields. That is, well, completely new here, because, well, you're now a Titan-sized medic. I've seen from a couple of pre-release materials, though, or a couple of leaks, that it isn't actually all that amazingly powerful, but hey, look! Engineer Repair Titan! I'd play this! But, back in level 2, we have Rearm Reload, which, well, makes you rearm and reload faster. You have Maelstrom, which makes the electric smoke horrifyingly deadly, as I have found, I've seen. I haven't actually played her yet. We're gonna do that. And Energy Field, which makes the energy siphon, well, have a bigger blast radius, so it's easier to hit with. You steal energy from enemy Titans, and you get shields back for them. However, it doesn't, as was tested, apparently it doesn't affect multiple targets at once, so you can only hit one person from it. So, once again, limiting the overpoweredness of this. But this shit is still completely off the fucking chain. Jesus H, goddamn Christ. And level 3 gives us multi-target missiles from Titanfall 1, where you just, well, hold down the button and you launch a Macross missile massacre, which is always fantastic. XO-16 accelerator, which, well, makes the gun better, because if you wanted to shoot better, you're gonna shoot better. And also, the one that I find the most, I suppose, immediately useful, if I'm using my meta eyes correctly, is a superior chassis. Upgrades the Monarch's max health and removes weak point vulnerabilities. This also restores your hit points to full once you get it. So, once you get to level 3, if everything is still the same as it was in the leak, which it may not, but we'll test, but once you get to level 3, you instantly get all of your hit points back, you have more hit points, also, and also, you don't have any critical zones to hit, so you're even harder to destroy. The eternal reign of the Queen! This is fun. I like this. I wanted a Titan. You see, that's the thing. I didn't want a Titan that could do this. I wanted all Titans to be able to do this. And also, as a note for the future of Titanfall, if Titanfall 3 comes around, when it comes around, maybe about 2-3 years, if this is successful, if the Monarch here works the way that it's supposed to, honestly, I want all Titans to work something like this. Because this is kind of an unfair level of sophistication just in itself. Not necessarily that's overpowered, but this is such a detailed system, it's kind of mind-boggling that only one Titan has this kind of shit. Even though there are basically logical reasons for it to be right now. But I suppose in a sequel, as you evolve the concept of the Titans as a thing in gameplay, this would be the way to go. You get kill streaks for your kill streak. But also, fun other things that we have here. In addition to the core upgrades, we also have the regular kit stuff, which I didn't think was actually going to be there. I thought it was just going to be the core upgrades. Nah, fuck no. You also get all the normal stuff. So what you have is Shield Amplifier, which gives, Energy Siphon gains, it gives you more shield by 25%. I'm not exactly sure how useful any of this is because I haven't played it yet, but it seems, all of these seem interesting. Rapid Rearm, which reduces the cooldown of rearm by 5 seconds. Monarch has an ability that allows, if you, basically, it replaces one of the active abilities. Since it doesn't have a defensive ability, it basically, there's a button you can press to make all of your shit, all of your cooldowns rearm instantly. So, rearms for your rearms. This thing is fucking hysterical. One of the more interesting things, Energy Thief, core meter is gained 10% faster, and Titan's execution steal a battery. Executing Titans gives you health. You are stealing their souls from their dead robot husks. I like this thing. I really do. And the other interesting one, I think it's kind of a tie between Energy Thief and Survival of the Fittest for me. Batteries can repair the Monarch out of a doomed state. So, if you grab a battery, you will be able to heal back from literally any point any point that you're at, even if you're in a doomed state and about to die. This means the Monarch isn't going to die very often, or rather die very easily if you're clever about it. However, you can't have that and Energy Thief at the same time, so you can't execute Titans and live forever, fucking Highlander. But I think we're gonna keep Energy Thief on just to see, get all the core stuff out. Now, I'm swapping between kits, but I like what Maelstrom suggests. Even though I typically use Turbo Engine on a lot of my Titans, or basically all of them. But the Maelstrom apparently has, well, it doesn't do that much more damage to pilots. It's still lethal as all hell, but it still doesn't do that much damage to pilots. The thing that it does is it does a catastrophic amount of damage to Titans. That, I think it was like 1,300% increase or some shit from the leak. We're gonna see how effective that is. And also, just because we make this a little bit more interesting, we don't actually have to go through the motions in order to get the Monarch and then actually get her out in the field and actually see the player. Ah, no. You see, the guys at Respawn, they're thinking. They know me. They made this Titan for me because I like being in the Titan and I don't like expendable shit like nuclear ejection. I hate that shit. It makes the Titans feel like irrelevant, wasteful, just completely faceless and devoid of any personality sort of assets that just, you throw at the enemy and then you go back to, wall running and playing Quake. See, they made me a Titan that I could sit in. But also, what they did was, if I could back out of here, they made me a mode. It's Titan Brawl. What's Titan Brawl? It's 5-on-5, spawn in the Titan, no ejection, no disembark, spawn in the Titan, die in the Titan, rinse, repeat. It's Titan Deathmatch. Thank fucking God! So we're gonna play that. We're gonna play the shit out of that right now. Verado is on, but honestly I wanted to play by myself for a little bit. So, let's get to this. Keep in mind, I haven't played for like a month because of everything that was going on, so I'm probably gonna suck. And also, this is a completely new Titan. So, go easy. Let's see if we can get a fucking game here. I'm excited. I have absolutely no idea what's gonna be the most effective things to use in the Monarch itself. Or rather, if it's going to be actually amazingly effective in combat. But just the ideas that it's presenting excite the ever-loving shit out of me. And like I said, if this actually functions as well as it does, as well as I think it will, maybe not overpowered, but it functions acceptably, I would really like to see the Monarch's sort of, its sort of traits, its gimmick, which really doesn't feel like a gimmick in itself. It's an interesting gimmick, but I think it's kind of a bad gimmick to give a single Titan, because it just kind of looks, all the other Titans don't have anywhere near the level of complexity that this thing has. So, the idea that it has an upgrade core, and it could, as it plays on, it gets, more powerful and harder to kill, I'd like to see that extended to the other Titans. possibly down the road in a sequel, because I know it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be an easy thing to work into the game right now. But, well, this is fun. This is fun to think about, but we got a game now. Actually, no, we don't have a game. There it is. Okay, good. All right, let's get in here. Change is a-coming. All right, Titan Brawl. Blackwater Canal. Now, unfortunately, this is only a limited time mode for the update, as you saw, but you get double XP in it. But I really want to. I want this to be a main thing. I really do. But you see, spawning a Titan, everybody's dropping in. Let's see, we seem to be short one man now. And everybody's playing the Monarch. Well, aside from you. Also, fun note in the patches, Ion's laser shot finally got fucking nerfed, so it's less annoying now. Unfortunately, they also nerfed the longbow AWOL combination. They removed my favorite cheese. So, I think I'm gonna have to work something out a little bit here. But however, that also means something, but I'll figure out something that also means something in the same degree. That is a Scorch. Oh. Okay, alright, those are dumbfire rockets. Oh, okay! So, the Monarch has multi-target missiles as at level 3, but it also has the dumbfire rockets from the original game. Interesting! Also, it only has one boost. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to play this with just one boost. I think I'm gonna have to abandon Maelstrom spamming in order to actually have something that is actually effective. Uh-oh. Dang! Okay, also, I suppose we should probably use Energy Siphon at some fucking point. But we didn't actually do that. Okay, so hang on here. G. Okay. Uh-oh. Turn! Okay, hang on here. Let me get a fucking target. I'm kind of wailing around doing fucking nothing at all. But I'm trying. I'm trying to get it, Justin. Oh. Yes, I know, Betty. I got one. Okay, so that's arc rounds. Which means the chain gun is going to be a little bit more effective. And it's also going to drain the defensive abilities of other Titans faster. Which is nice! Okay, so. Let's see if we can... Okay, alright, so it's like laser shot. You just got to aim it a little bit more carefully. Uh-oh. Ah! Well. Ooh. That's the normal execution. But, fortunately for us, that doesn't mean the end of fun. That just means we get to respawn. You see, this is why I like this mode. This is why I'm being kind of chancy or a bit more evasive in the background, because it's like, but I don't want to lose my Titan as soon as I've got it, but now I don't have to worry about that. So excuse me as I try to internalize that a little better. See, this is what I wanted. A giant robot fighting game. Yes. Rearm. I'm fading into the background. Well, this is bad, though. Thank you for reminding me, Betty. I missed. Ah, he missed. Where the fuck did the Scorch go? Okay, so this is... I needed that. Thank you. I'm still probably gonna die here, but I'm getting the hang of this. Ow! Alright. The chain gun isn't the most shockingly effective weapon in the game. However, It's something that I also wanted out of the game as well, a constant damage weapon, but it also upgrades as we upgrade the Titan. So this is gonna be a little bit of a thing to actually get our heads around. But this is nice. I like this. I really do like this. I just need to actually get a fucking handle on how to actually fucking, you know, play the game a little better now. Reload! Reload! Upgrade! Alright, good. Now we got something here. Yes, yes, Betty. Yeah, I really, really need that turbo engine. I'm too ingrained in North Star's shenanigans. Well, okay, they're dead. And unfortunately, the double smoke doesn't actually mean anything if I don't actually make it to the second upgrade. So once again, another little bit of, how should I say this, a practical operating issue? I did not mean to press that like that. I meant to go energy shield. Or energy rate. Rearm. Man, those Scorchers are being really annoying to actually engage. Where are the damn Titans? There's one. Now, you see, the rockets don't seem all that effective, so they may need their actual damage upgrade in order to be at least somewhat meta. Oh, he's gold. Ah! Also, I have 4 fucking charges. Dare you enter my magical realm? Oh, he dared. Ah, well. Ah, but it's not Legion Prime! I'm gonna buy that afterwards. You're not cool. Alright, so I seem to have... I don't have a very, very good equipment loadout here. But, well, we got plenty of games to play. Remember, this is yet again another eternal battlefield. We can play until we get our fill. Okay. Okay, I'm learning how to balance the abilities here a little bit. Like I said, the rockets don't seem all that really effective, so I kind of don't really want to rely on them all that much. I feel something is behind me. Well, no, it's a teammate. Never mind. Rearm! Ah, Tone! No, Betty, I'm having fun. Okay. Does that have an infinite charge? No, it does not. That's the sound of Monarchs upgrading. It's a terrifying sound. It's the same sound as Tone's, salvo core. That's a scary sound. However, unfortunately, we can't really make use of harvesting batteries in this kind of capacity as well. So it looks like we're gonna need a specially outfitted mode for Titan Brawl, considering that we cannot steal batteries. However, if we can execute Titans and then steal the batteries, well, then we've got something to keep us alive. Ow! Goddamn tracking rockets. Okay, I'm out and alone here. I need to get out of here. Ah! Ah! Good! Uh-oh. Well, I finally managed to make it to level 2. Didn't really do all that much. Alright, alright. This is fun, though. And we just end because we're done. We don't extract in Titan, son. Alright. Okay, 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 okay. Right, right, right. We just need to make some modifications now. I get all this glorious double XP. I already bought all of those, so it doesn't necessarily matter. Overcore might be effective, however, I need that second boost. Once again, I bought all of these things. This is where all my money went. I had 400 credits before this. Alright, so, an advocate gift, huh? What's the advocate gift? Oh, more credits. Thank you! I needed that. Let's see here. Stop the matchmaking, and then go into customization for the Monarch. Okay, so what did we find? 1, we need the turbo engine, or at least I need it. 2, well, Energy Thief, let's see here. I think Shield Amplifier would be more effective. We can't really use Survival of the Fittest in that kind of situation. Energy Thief is generally generally more useful in actually getting us our core, so maybe we should keep relying on that. But, however, this shit. Arc rounds, they don't necessarily seem to be able to do anything. Energy transfer, that's, yeah, let's try missile racks. Just firing double the amount of missiles should make the missiles a little bit more effective. As for the second one, yeah, Maelstrom. Situational at best, it looks like, because it's really hard to actually get to the damn thing. Alright. Let's see, energy field, that would actually be kind of useful, but let's see if we could just do rearm and reload. It makes the chain gun shoot a little bit faster. And then we'll keep superior chassis the way it is because it looks like, yeah, we're gonna need a giant health boost there at the end if we actually manage to make it to level 3. So, right, with those minor modifications put in, let's go back in and see. But this is interesting. This is nice. I'm still kind of getting antsy in the background because I don't want to die horribly. I mean, you know, you don't, it's only to 25 kills, so you don't want to be wasting your life. But that's the thing. I'm being really antsy and passive because I don't want to waste the Titan. But you see, here's the thing with the Monarch. It's a Titan that's built to stay alive. First of its kind in this capacity. Usually when you get a Titan, yeah, it's a wasting resource. Because you can't actually heal it. Or, you know, you can't actually keep it together, so you're basically effectively on a timer, and you have to be very, very, very frugal with those, you know, with wasting your hit points like that, because you're not going to be able to get them back. That's what I really hated about Titans in general, really, and I understand it's to keep them balanced, to keep the pilot gameplay somewhat sort of mattering, but I just want to play my fucking giant robots, goddammit. Now we have Titan Brawl, so now I can do that. You see? They've made a place for even me. Whereas now, I can actually fight and not necessarily worry too much about wasting my hit points. Yes, it's still, you know, a bad thing, and it's still giving the enemy points. However, I'm not gonna be, you know, stuck out of my Titan for the duration of the game because I fucked up once. I am my Titan. Which is largely what I wanted. You know, it's a shame I didn't really like Hawken that much when it came out. I did play it, but, you know, it's gone now. Okay, so there's a bit of tactical necessity to this. That doesn't seem like double the amount of rockets. And also, as you can see, the chain gun may not be the most effective weapon in the world, but it's very good at picking at people and just getting little tiny bits of core out of it. As you can see by that asshole, picking at me, doing the same fucking thing. We're not doing too much damage, but we're upgrading each other. So, maybe the whole thing with the Monarch is the fact that you should play kind of cautiously. Yeah, those aren't going to really be effective at long range. I keep trying to press Q to hit the energy siphon, but well, that's not energy siphon. So, I gotta train my mind here to use this a little bit more effectively. Poke. Ah, it doesn't work against Legion's shield. Okay. Oh, yeah. Wait. Alley-up! I have stolen your soul, warrior! It will sustain my endless reign. See, that's a nice feeling. Okay. Upgrade core. Alright, we had needed to get the upgrade. So let's see what this looks like now. Well, that's a lot of missiles. It's a considerable amount of missiles. However, I think upgrading the chain gun might have been the more useful option. Though that is a lot of fucking damage. Holy shit. But he kind of just stood there and just ate them all. So, that's kind of a rarity. Also, I need to use energy siphon. I need a target. Thank you! You keeping the pain alive. Fuck it! Ow! Uh-oh. Ah! Evade! Okay, upgrade core. Okay, so what's that? Rearm and reload. Okay, so how does this affect the situation? Ow. Like dumping smoke and running away? Good idea, Betty. Oh, whoa, that's what it does. Because it makes rearming basically instantaneous. However, my ability cooldown is really in the gutter right now. Also, my boosts really need to come back in. That's what we have level 3 for. Ah, I missed. Damn nervous twitch. See, he's gonna be retreating now. I need that core, motherfucker. Give me the core. There it is. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of health. Well, now I have to actually get it. I am firing the missiles into the area. Please vacate so I can actually hit the enemy. It looks like they all died. Alright, so now we need to harvest the souls of the damned in order to sustain our eternal reign. So now we actually need to get doomed titans into a corner and then mash F repeatedly. You know, this is one of those titans where I think stoic black camouflage would be very, very fitting. Run away! Ah! I don't want to lose all my health to a legion. Oh, goodness gracious me. Ow! Eat that! What the hell did that do? Ah, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to kill him just enough so I could kill him a different way. I need hit points, damn it. I need to stay alive. Uh-oh. That seems to just restore my shields over and over again. At least that's good. At least I've got monstrous amounts of shields. Ah, it's North Star. Oh, that's not good. Oh, god damn it. I may die here. Got double shot. You see, I went in there and I immediately saw that he was charging up for the second one. He got me, and now I gotta redo the whole chain of events again. You see, that's fun. Superior Chassis doesn't seem like it does what I wanted it to do. Yes, the health boost is nice, but I expected the boost to recharge a little bit faster. Doesn't seem like it does. That's kind of a shortcoming. So now we've got to, I suppose, examine our other options for, well, level 3, considering that we can't actually get to level 3 now. The missiles... The missiles are very situational. Because, yes, they are very effective. Oh, they switched to North Star. What are you doing? I could do the same thing that you can do. However, I don't have 2 North Stars backing me up. Well. The missiles seem very... Well, actually, I didn't actually get to the level 1, so that's my bad. But it seems like relying on the missiles is very... Get out of there. Relying on the missiles is sort of... They're very slow. They hit for a lot of damage if you hit with all of them. The problem is actually hitting with all of them. So I suppose what you need to do is play defensively until at least you get your first core. Ow. Goddamn cluster missile. There's a bit of a sporadic movement going on here with this. It's very interesting. It's also very unique to this mode. I don't think I've... Well, because Titans are moving around at the pace that they're moving around, and people are using them like they're supposed to be using them. You get the fuck back here. That was my goddamn kill. Ah, I missed. Why did I do that? You see, I keep thinking it's a fucking salvo core. It's scary. You seem to have gotten stuck, sir. Needle hand there? Excuse me. Uh-oh. I am kind of sad that the rearm animation is literally just Tone's salvo core animation done over again. That's kind of silly. But hey, look, we're getting better at this. We're not exactly getting too many kills, but we're getting lots of assists. Okay, so all we gotta do is keep minorly adjusting the equipment here. Double XP. Also, they have increased the gen numbers, so now you can go up to gen 100. Good luck getting up there, though. But, like I said, just a couple more readjustments to this. We're starting to hone in on something. Okay, so Energy Thief is still kind of the best way to go here. Though, Shield Amplifier, that might actually be very useful in certain situations. But let's see here. Energy Transfer, I'm not really seeing too many opportunities to actually use that, which is kind of unfortunate. So I suppose Energy Siphon with the upgrade, or rather the upgrade to Energy Siphon, would be more effective. Like, it would be, you know, a big boost, just basically a big band-aid. So, Medic Titan. The Missile Racks, yeah, let's try the Arc Rounds again, just for comparison. And then we'll, you know, once in here, I'm gonna actually, you know what? Hang on. Let's just so we could say we did everything. Let's play Medic. Okay, so, right. Maelstrom, rearm, and reload. You see, this is the thing. These, honestly, this doesn't really feel all that effective, even though yeah, it can be really effective in certain situations, but I'm juggling the abilities, and also that really runs out pretty quickly. So, hang on, let's try Energy Field. And then, what do we got here? Multi-target missile. Superior Chassis, it helps us actually stay alive. So that gives us a bigger shield capacity, but not necessarily, the health isn't really all that big of a deal. And also, we can't really gorge ourselves on health, at hit points, since we don't have the energy, well, we don't have the battery steel. Let's see here. Multi-target missiles, or, you know what, let's see. let's just amp the XO into the ceiling, I suppose, at that last level, since we're just going to be poking at things. So we're relying on the XO basically for everything. The rocket salvo isn't the most useful thing in the world, I'm seeing. The rockets are very slow. It's very hard to actually hit with them if the enemy's actually paying attention and moving around. Having multi-target missiles, well, that'd be interesting. That's all the way at level 3, so, I was expecting them to be multi-target missiles innately, and then, you know, to make them, you know, better as you went on. So, by the time you got to level 3, they're super multi-target missiles. But no, they're just dumbfire rockets until you actually get the level 3 upgrade. That's kind of disappointing, and I don't think that's actually very useful. But let's see here. So, now we're a medic. So let's go... hang on here. Do we have an appropriate camouflage here? I don't think we do, unfortunately. Do we have anything? Anything at all? I need something white. I need something that white with red stripes that makes the enemy, you know, realize that when they shoot me, they are in fact breaking the Geneva Convention. Well, we'll look at the camouflage later. But, well, yeah, we'll keep it that for now. My tri-ocean camouflage, my other favorite camouflage. Though we need another color scheme for this one. We can't have 2 Musketeer Metaverse robots here. That's his color scheme. But okay, let's try Titan Brawl once again. So let's see how the medic Monarch, the healing holy lady, will do. I'll be your Florence Nightingale. Alright, so let's see what we can manage here. So what we're going to be doing here is trying to keep our friendly Titans alive as long as possible, which means that we're probably not going to be engaging too many enemies ourselves, but we're going to be trying to. So we're going to be managing our friends' hit points. So we're just going to shoot them with the energy siphon, and then we're going to give them energy. Also, if I remember correctly, the energy siphon, when you give it to teammates, doesn't drain anything from you, so you're literally giving your team free hit points. Seriously, I would play an Engineered Titan. I like support roles like this. But we're probably not going to get a specific Engineered Titan in this game. So, experimentation. Huh. It didn't work. Maybe they have to be damaged first, or maybe I can't do it to Monarchs. Or rather, wait, it's a level 1 upgrade. I'm retarded. I actually have to get that in order to actually maintain the medic. Right? Right? I'm not misremembering this, right? Misremembering something I saw 5 seconds ago. Okay, so we're gonna be very, very evasive, very, very safe. You see, those missiles are fucking useless. Every skilled player you encounter is just gonna dodge right the fuck out of the way as soon as I see it. Ow. Goddamn North Star. He hit me twice. My men are dying! See, now we're just trying to actually get up. Maybe overcore for this situation would be better, because we're not gaining core as fast as we could with the other situations. And also, here I am trying to be the medic and shooting my teammates in the back. Good thing there's no friendly fire damage. I'll be with you as soon as I have clearance. Good. Scorchers stand still. Okay, back up. Back up. Okay, energy transfer. Okay, so what's this do? Now that we're the medic, now we've earned our cross. Let's get back here, actually regroup with our teammates. You, sir, you look like you use a hand. It didn't do anything. Rearm. Okay, so now it did something. That's a little tiny... I knew that was going to be a little tiny little boost there, but I expected with the kit for it, it'd be a little bit better. It apparently is not. That's kind of not really useful at all. Gives us a little bit more shield to play with. Oh, fuck you. Okay, so we can also not really play. That's not good enough. That's not. That kit is completely useless. That's not good to actually affect the game like that. That's not gonna really call for that role. That is wasting a slot then on giving your teammates just a teeny tiny little bit of health that instantly evaporates under any sort of fire. Yeah, it might save them in a tiny pinch, but holy shit, you need to be clutch as all hell in order to get that. That's not useful. That needs to be buffed. Like, if I actually sacrifice my ability, my other kit, in order to actually make Energy Siphon better, I should be a better medic. Get out of here. Oh, there's two of them. Look at this fucking showman. Okay, we're doing damage. Good. Haha! You see, I read the patch notes. Shields don't save you from being executed. You see, another reason why that's useless. Shields do not save you from being executed. So honestly, giving your teammates shields is largely not all that effective at keeping them alive in pinch situations, because all the enemy has to do is, you know, mash F. It might save them from being put in a doom state to begin with, but once they're in a doom state, they're basically fucked. So once again, there's a space for something here. The only problem is, it's not being seen too effectively. You, sir. You see, that's not really all that good. That's not really, that wouldn't help me. That wouldn't help me feel more confident as a player. It's like, oh, I have a little tiny spit of shield. But now he's helping me. It would be better to give myself shield and keep myself alive. And that's like, hey, look at that teamwork that could have been there with that. It's now gone. Good on you. There you go. There you go. There's a band-aid. It would be, yeah, it's better, just straight up better for me to actually use that on myself rather than sacrifice it for my teammates and have to worry about the cooldown. So, yeah, that needs to be seen too. It's not exactly perfect. Well, it's not exactly perfect. And also, it doesn't, wait, there's a cap? I can only heal them to 25%? Really? That's just kind of shit, to be honest. Now, you see, I've got basically full shield now. Why would I use that to get, why would I use that? I could either have full shield to keep myself alive so I can kill the enemy, or I could give my teammate a little teeny tiny insignificant amount of shield so that they can, so we can both die. Yeah, that's useful. This is not good. This is very, very sorta timid in terms of balance. See, I'm just fucking happy, you know, happy as can be here, keeping myself at basically full shield. Why would I use this against anything else? Like, I keep myself alive, but look, that's all I do. And I'm pretty sure, hang on here, let me see. Oh, no, I can heal them farther. I guess I just didn't hit the guy hard enough. Or actually hit the guy directly. So, okay, at least I can do that. And using rearm gives me 2 boosts, which gives, that's a decent amount of shield. However, I have to abuse abilities in order to get that. Okay, so I can give him full health. All right, so that's a little bit, that's a little bit better. My mistake. That's still not exactly the most amazing thing in the world. I mean, he's assisting in killing the enemy right now, but that little chunk of damage needs to be a bit bigger. Or at least I'd like it to be a bit bigger. That gives me a little bit more... Why did I do that? I'm already healed. Or rather, I'm already up. I want to get to level 3, but it's being a little bit of a bitch. And I missed. It's also really hard to actually hit your teammates properly with it. Who fucking knew? Uh-oh. Bad. Uh-oh. Now you see, alright, so, maybe if you use it against a teammate, it should instantly recharge. But then again, that would mean that you can instantly actually keep spamming it and keep people alive indefinitely. Or maybe there should be a reduced cooldown. Something that makes this more effective against using it to help your teammates rather than just keeping yourself alive. Because honestly, right now, I feel like I'm just fucking around. This doesn't seem like it's a competitive sort of thing. This is just me screwing about. You get the fuck back here. And I hit a wall, and now he's gone. Where did he go? Oh, that way. Dead. Well, at least the chain gun is reliable in that capacity, but it's seeming very hard to actually get this shit up here. So it seems like the missiles, as sporadic as they were... Excuse me. So it seems like the missiles are actually fairly effective. Excuse me, I need that shield. And I need to kill you. Oh, well, now he's in it. Ah, he's stealing a battery! He's growing stronger! Ah, I missed. Ah! Game's basically fucking over. Well, that would have came down to clutch, too. Alright, I'm not getting all that many kills, but let's see here. So, honestly, it seems like... I'm not really getting to level 1 all that quickly. It's actually really hard to get to level 1. So maybe Overcore is a good idea. Coupled with... Coupled with the energy drain. Or the battery steal. And, all that other equipment. To get me up there as fast as possible. Which unfortunately means that our shield is gonna be reduced for that capacity. Shield amplifier. You see, this should increase the gain to teammates. That should be a double add-on for that. At least that. At least make it the same against teammates, so it's at least equal in terms of being advantageous for you and your teammate. Because right now, if I have that on, I'm just using it on myself because it's more effective. I stay alive, I kill the enemy. But let's see here. So energy thief. Right, I keep saying that wrong. Energy thief. And then Overcore to keep myself a little effective, even though I'm going to miss that boost. I'm really, really going to miss that boost. Energy transfer. You see, this would be nice. You see, I misunderstood this entirely because I'm an idiot. I just tried to shoot someone off, in the beginning of the game. I need to actually get to level 1 to do that. It's a nice idea. Like I said, it could be the beginnings of an engineer titan that could actually, whose core abilities aren't really necessarily offensive, but assisting the teammates, because that's a class of titan that doesn't exist in this game. And giant robots repairing giant robots. This is level 1 sci-fi here. But let's see here. Honestly, the arc rounds, they don't seem all that terribly effective. So really, it seems like the missile racks are just spamming it, hoping that people are fucking stupid. Seems to be the way to go. Let's see. This, it's really hard to judge this. Because it doesn't seem to work properly, or the blast radius is incredibly small. As you saw, I still missed targets, and I still didn't get what I wanted. So, that's kind of situational, even though it did actually help me, well, it may actually have helped me get more shield, but honestly, I couldn't tell the difference between having it and not having it. So it seems like rearm reload is probably the best option there. And I never actually got to use the XO accelerator, so we need to go back and do that. But, well, I think we can fit one more game in here right now. Oh, we got an advocate gift. What's in the advocate box? Ah! Grass! Grass screen, huh? Interesting. But, well, I already have a green robot. We need a different color. But, let's see here. Let's try one more game and see what we can manage to do here. Now that we've proven that, unfortunately, Florence Nightingale, the giant robot, does not work. At least, doesn't work right now as effective as it should be. At least make the kit that makes Energy Siphon 25% more effective affect also shooting teammates. At least do that, Respawn. I know the other ideas are a little bit more convoluted and honestly making it a little bit, maybe potentially make it a little bit more, you know, unbalanced, but at least do that. Because you're already giving me that kind of effectiveness, and right now it just seems like I could just use it on the enemy myself and keep myself alive, and my teammates can just sort of, you know, eat shit and die. So, if you wanted to make that a little bit more viable, at least do that. But it really does seem like it's really not all that effective. But, you know, making me spec into it would be... Making me spec into it in order to make it effective would actually be kind of nice. Like having a sort of like adding more kits that actually give that energy siphon more, you know, effectiveness at healing teammates. Having the medic subtree, because right now there's only really one kit that really helps. So having a support, I expected more support options, but really it's just sort of like there's one support option at level 1, and then everything else is an offensive option. So I'd like to see maybe, you know, an extra level, like 4 maybe kits for the other one that make the Monarch a supporting unit. And who knows? Maybe at level 3, making it a continuous heal beam. Very slow, but you know, something that actually assists your teammates in the line of fire. And you essentially give up all the other superpowers just to have that. So, may not be balanced, you know, in practice, but on paper it seems like, you know what, that would actually help. Or rather, that's effective. That's something to rely upon. That's something that you can use in a competitive situation. It's an absolute. Ow. Okay, so we're kind of getting into a rhythm here of using the energy siphon. But we just basically gotta pop it in the middle of a fight. Anybody we see, we immediately pop with it. Like that guy. It's basically, we got into that engagement, and any health that we lost from it means nothing. Which is good, which is something that's wrong with, well, something that's an innate problem with Titan combat. Whereas every engagement, you're whittling down a fixed finite resource, and if you abuse the energy siphon to shield yourself from that damage, you essentially get a free engagement. And unfortunately, I hit a teammate rather than the target that I wanted to hit. Okay. Now we back up. Okay, so now we got missile racks. See, they don't track at all. Where did he fucking go? He's probably going that way, right? Yep, that's what I expected. Well, I got an assist for it. Oh well. Excuse me! Thank you! Your soul is mine! Okay. So. So it seems like rockets, honestly, are the way to go, but just fucking surprising people. It's not gonna work against a person paying attention, but it's just there to surprise them by just shoving damage in their face. Before they can really react. There's a Scorch around that corner, isn't there? Yep. He's dead. You see, now we're starting to get into a bit of a rhythm here. Eat Macross missiles, motherfucker. Alright, so we're almost at level 3 here. I unfortunately can no longer see the Monarch. Also, stealing shields from a Monarch with who is in, who is doomed. Okay. Okay. Right. Friendly. Ah, I missed. I'm perforating you. Rearm. Shields. Missiles. Upgrade. Oh, it spins up now. Oh, okay. Alright. So it's basically the... Oh, I see what this is. Unfortunately, it runs out of fucking ammo. Instantaneously. I was going for the execution, but I didn't get it. Or I realized it way too slow. I need to actually internalize that. That means food. Get it. That means more fun. But fuck it. Okay, so the upgrade core just gives me more health. Where is it? Ah! Oh, damn it. I could have hit V and kept myself alive. God damn it. Alright, that was a bit of a clutch situation, but we're on the top here with 3 kills. Not bad. You see, this is also a very fun game mode. I quite like it. However, the Exo chain gun, it didn't really seem like it was doing all that much. So maybe this isn't the way to go at all. This is rather unfortunate. Ow. Okay, so it gets absorbed by the thermal shield. Noted. However, if I stay here and abuse rearm, I get 2 chances. You know, I'd like to be able to actually hit the enemy that I'm shooting at, but you're hogging the main, line of fire. It is giving me free shields, though. Uh-oh. Rearm. Ah, I missed. Back up. Yep. Ah, ow, 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 ow. Yeah, I'm dead. I had to charge over the fire in order to get out of it. That was a bad call. Alright. Well, this is becoming a bit of a fight here. But it's a close game. Which is good, I say I like Breathless wins, but you know what? While it's on the table, at least I enjoy a challenge occasionally. Yes, I know, Betty. Double shields. But I like how this plays, just that it doesn't seem... The Exo chain... Relying on the chain gun doesn't really seem to be the way to go at all. It doesn't seem like it's all that effective. It seems like the missiles are the same... are the things you should be relying on. close. Too close. Well, alright, fine. You got him. Oh, Jesus. Well, that guy got 2 executions. Good on him. Excuse me, Ion. Excuse me. Well, I'm not gonna get that either. God damn. Alright, so at least we're almost to level 1. We basically ran out of health, though. Where is the damn... Yeah, I wasted that. Okay, there he is. Uh-oh. Wow. I'm trying to engage here, but it seems like Scorch is really coming into his own here. Maybe it's down to the lack of damage I do with the XO. Or rather, the lack of, like, clear lines of sight that I can get my hands on. Usually I'm sitting here poking away at Northstar. I don't need this much exposure time. Bit of a downside of actually having to rely on a continuous damage weapon. That's gonna run out eventually. Well, see, I go for that and then people steal it from me. God damn. I need those to live. I'm wasting away without slaughter. Okay. Now we need to stop fucking around, because, well, it's getting kind of close here. We got 20 seconds left. So if we can just maintain a lead here, we'll be fine. Well, there it is. And of course, fucking phase-shifting Legion, or phase-shifting Ronins. But well, yeah. You know how that went. I got 10 assists rather than kills. Okay, well, whatever. Good game, folks. Alright. Well, as we see, Titan Brawl is exactly what I wanted. The Monarch, not exactly all that I wanted, however, it is considerably better. Considerably, effective. Not necessarily better. What am I doing? I'm saying random shit. It's, you know, it's a little bit worse than I expected, but you know what? I knew there was going to be some sort of finagling here with the kits. But I think, honestly, I want to use Energy Thief. I want to use it, but it's incredibly situational. It seems like, honestly, Shield Amplifier is kind of the way to go, at least in this kind of situation, because I could just keep myself from being damaged entirely. The core build is nice. Missiles, I haven't really seen that much of an effect with arc rounds, but the missile racks seem like they're the way to go, mainly because you can just surprise people with so much damage, and it doesn't really necessarily matter. The second core, well, it seems like Rearm and Reload's the most effective one in there. Maelstrom is kind of hard to get to and is also incredibly situational, and Energy Field, well, I didn't see a difference. So maybe that needs to be changed. So Rearm Reload for me seems to be the way to go. And for the XO, for the top tier here, Superior Chassis is about as effective as I wanted it to be, and I didn't actually see what multi-target missiles could do. However, well, I suppose if you spec this thing out, you could probably horrifyingly ruin people's day. So, well, I'll save testing for that for another day. And also, dear God, Turbo Engine. I need Turbo Engine. Fuck the Overcore. No. So, I suppose that would be my preferred loadout for the Monarch, or rather, when I get back to this, we'll be testing multi-target missiles. I've got an idea, but I think that today, this is enough. So, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself and me running around in giant robots and, well, learning a few new things. I've been your wonderful host, Fontamin, and I'll see you next time.